But anyway, I figured I'd go ahead and put one out. So, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you how to mod the game Rage for the Xbox 360. Relatively simple. There's two downsides of this I've found. So with this mod tool, you can only mod the autosaves. You can't mod a save that you've made. So a really easy way to get an autosave is to go into a city and then leave it, and then it will automatically save, and that can be your most current thing from right there. So anyway, what you're going to want to do, I can't display the beginning part because I don't have an HD PVR, but you would just go onto your console, have a USB flash drive. I have a 2 GB one, but it really doesn't, well, it does kind of matter what size, but just try to have at least a 1 gig USB stick, just for a good measure. But anyway, you want to go to system settings and then go to storage, and then move your account and your Rage autosave, Rage autosave over to your USB stick. From that point, you can pretty much shut off your Xbox for now. That will allow you to safely remove your USB stick without damaging or corrupting anything. And then from there, you're going to need 3 things. Horizon, which I will leave a link in the description to that, but that's pretty simple to find. And these 2 items here, KVBin and Rage Save Tool. Now, with the Rage Save Tool, the download will come with this right here, and this has this x360.dll, the Rage Save Tool, and the dev components, that kind of stuff in it. And in order for the Rage Save Tool to work, you have to have the KV that you download in the same folder. So I just like to put everything in the same folder. Right click on this, add the extract folder here, and then that way everything's in the same thing. So then you would just right click here and run as administrator. But anyway, the first thing after you put your USB stick into your computer, which I've already done, you're going to want to go to Horizon and run it as an administrator if you are running on Windows 7 or Windows Vista. Anything earlier than that, you should not have to, because that's the most stable version. But anyway, while we give Horizon a minute to load, only downfalls is that you can only use an autosave, and the other downfall is that when you go to mod the stats, it's not necessarily modding your stats, it's just modding the equipment you have, the amount of money you have, the current ammunition in your guns. So you cannot go and give yourself, like for instance, the shotgun has the pop rockets, the pulse shot, and a different kind of round, I forget what it's called, aside from just the normal buckshot. But if I only have buckshot and pulse shot, then if I mod all the stats, even if I set it to max out, it will only max what I personally have. So you have to have at least one of the items, one of each item that you want to max out. So that's another downfall, but that's not a huge deal. But anyway, you're going to want to go to Device Explorer. That should automatically pop up. If it doesn't, go over here to Tools, I believe, and then click on Device Explorer. But anyway, go to Device Explorer under your USB flash drive, go to Games, go to Rage, click this little drop down. You'll see Game Autosave, which you should have put there, but you're going to right click and extract file. I usually extract it twice, one inside of here like I did here, and then another one on my desktop, just in case anything goes wrong. I can just put that autosave back, and then everything will be back to normal. But when you use this mod tool, it will automatically create a backup also, but I just like to do it for good measure. But anyway, you're going to extract the autosave to wherever you choose to save it, but I'm not going to do that because I've already done it. And then from there you can minimize this. I wouldn't X out, just so it'll be easier for you to find later if this wants to get away. But then anyway, you're going to go to your Rage mod tool and then go down to the Rage Save tool, right click on it, and run it as administrator. And you're going to give this a second to load. I've noticed that it takes a minute, even after you go to File and open autosave. Once you click the autosave, it usually takes a minute to open up. It'll look like it's not working or whatever, but give it a minute and it should all pop up. You should see some stuff pop up here saying it's read the files and stuff like that, yada yada yada, whole bunch of random stuff. But anyway, give that a moment to load. Okay, there it goes. And it says backup has been created. That backup right there is what it'll make. But right now, really the easiest thing to do is just hit max all, and that will max out everything. Your currency, race certificates, bandit skulls, inventory, that'll max out everything that you have in your inventory. And it will technically max out all of the stuff even that you don't own, but it will not pop up unless you go and buy them, I think. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. If it doesn't work, then just go and buy one of those items beforehand and then go do this, and then you should have maximum. Vehicles, you got all this stuff here. When you hit the max all button, it maxes out everything in all these categories. So it's just easier to do that than it is to mess with the other stuff. So yeah, anyway, from there you are just going to hit file and then save and rehash and reassign, and it's going to do that. And while it's doing that, I will pause the video, so I will be back shortly. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that, had some stuff I had to take care of. But anyway, after you hit this max all, it maxes out everything. Then you're going to go to file, save and reassign, and then after it does that, it should say reassigned right here, and from that point you can exit out of the application. And when you look here, you should have your game autosave and your backup. Your backup should not be changed, and your game autosave will. Just make sure to keep them straight. And then from there you're gonna go ahead and open up Horizon again, or at least the Device Explorer. If you left this page open, just go back to your Rage autosave, right click on it, go to inject file, and then click on your autosave. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to overwrite what I've already done. But from there, it'll ask you if you want to add it to a certain account. I would just add it to the account that's on your USB stick when you did this initially. That way it's for sure to work. But I mean, you don't have to do that if you want to. There is a skip option, but I just suggest doing it. And then from there, you're just going to go ahead and put it back in your Xbox. If you choose to move the autosave onto your hard drive, you can go ahead and do that. I just leave it on my USB just in case I ever need to go remod it or something. But if you want to, you can put it back on your hard drive, and then when the game asks, if you don't put it back on your hard drive, when the game asks what save device you would like to use, click your memory stick, just so that it reads off of your autosave from there instead of any other saves that you have prior to. So from there, you can go in game and you should have maximum of whatever thing, sorry again, of whatever the stuff is that you modded. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to message me. I would be more than happy to help you. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.